are you not recording yet?
It is recorded, but you're fucking tromping around the house like a maniac.
No, I'm not.
You were, and now you're in here yelling at me.
No. Flash wants to do the video.
That's okay. Flash can stay if she wants. Hey nerds, Bevan here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about toys, because I always want to talk about toys. If you hear any weird noises during this video, my dog is in here, because she also wants to be a YouTube star, just like her dad. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, goes the husky. Anyway, I want to talk about toys, and not any toys that I've recently got, although I have gotten some new toys, but I want to talk about toys that I want to get. I am obviously an avid collector, and I have a few collecting goals that I would like to accomplish in my lifetime, probably in the next 5 years or so, I guess. And I just want to talk about those and try to get some discussion going, because I would like to hear what other collectors want to do with their collections. If you guys watched my man cave tour video from about a week ago, you will have remembered that I had the two IKEA Detolf cases, which are just like the glass cases with shelving throughout. And I got 2 of those. I actually have game plans to have 10 of those. In my basement, there's like the main sitting area, which is where the TV, the video games, and the couch are all set up. And then off to the side, there's like a little built-in alcove that has much better lighting, which is why I want to put the collection down there. But it has exactly enough room, and I measured last night extensively. It has exactly enough room to fit 10 of those cases, which is perfect because I actually had, before I measured, I had plans for 10 cases altogether. What are you doing? Now there's 2 dogs in here, so expect a lot of background noise. Okay, they both want out. I'm gonna let them out. This is ridiculous. Anyway. They're no better out there. And now my girlfriend's just yelling at them to shut up. Today on Facebook, I received a notification that on this day last year, I purchased my very first hot toy, which was Captain America from the Winter Soldier line in his blue stealth suit. And speaking of hot toys, that's what I want. I'm gonna have a glass case strictly for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and another one for the DC Extended Universe. And in the Marvel case, for the MCU, I want to have 1 hot toy for every of the original 6 Avengers who were in the first Avengers movie. So Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Iron Man, and Thor. So far I've got so far I got Captain America and I got Hulk. I am not strictly looking to have the specific version from the original Avengers movie, considering I already have Winter Soldier Captain America and Age of Ultron Hulk. I just want to have one of all 6 characters for my MCU shelf. I will probably also add a Hot Toys Spider-Man from the upcoming Homecoming movie. In addition to that, obviously I love wrestling figures. I have talked about them on this channel several times. Actually, I talked about this specific item on a video one time last summer. This is a checklist, a visual checklist for the WWF Hasbro toy line. And I want to get, there's 97, I want all 97 of them. And I got so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 so far. So I'm a little 18% of the way there, something like that. I'm not strictly searching these out right now, just whenever I kind of see them out and about or on garage sale or anything like that, I do pick them up. But right now it's not a focus. Speaking of the WWF Hasbro line, Series 11, aka the Green Card series, which has, who is it? Ludwig Borga, Yokozuna, Evil Crush, Atom Bomb, Billy and Bart Gunn, I think. Ooh. Maybe take out Atom Bomb and throw in 1, 2, 3 Kid? Maybe. Anyway, I want to do a video where I unbox at least a couple figures from the Green series. These figures are super rare. They cost anywhere between $100 to $250 each. So hopefully maybe I can get a couple on the cheaper end and open them up on this channel. That's something I'd love to do. I did have the Yokozuna at one point loose, kind of beat up. I ended up selling that collection when I was in college so I could have some extra money, probably for beer. And I regret it. I want them back. I'm gonna have a whole set eventually. I think I topped out at 50 before, but I want to get all 97 now. Something else I sold in college and I want to go back and get some of, but not a whole set, are the Simpsons World of Springfield figures, which were created by Playmates Toys. I had tons of these. They were probably my favorite line of figures to collect when I was between the ages of like 12 and 16 probably. I think I had upwards of 50, maybe 60, including a whole bunch of the play sets. This time around though, I really only want to get my favorite characters. I'll probably get a whole bunch of the first series 1 to 4, because those are like the big main characters they had, and then a couple of the play sets, just to throw in there too, because they're pretty awesome. I guess I'll just run through all the 10 cases I want to get to. So like I said, I want to get one for the Marvel movies, I want to get one for DC movies, I want to get one for Marvel Comics, and one for DC Comics. I also want to get one that's just for X-Men. Unfortunately, the X-Men series doesn't get a lot of collectibles for the movies, but I have a ton for the comics. So I'm going to have one X-Men case, which is for movies and comics. And I pretty much have everything for that one already, except for Wolverine hot toy of whatever version I can find, and a Deadpool hot toy, and like one other like mini statue to go in there. But other than that, I've got tons. So those are the 5 comic ones. Moving over, I also want to have one for Star Wars, including a ton of hot toys that I want. I want to get one for, it's going to be a combination, it's going to be my fantasy case, it's going to be Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. I love both those franchises so much. Unfortunately, there's just not a ton of stuff that I like to collect to fill one whole case of each. I need a case for these guys, because I can fit all 97 of them in one case perfectly. I want another case for the WWE Elites by Mattel, and I've got a ton of those right now. And I've actually, because I can only fit like a finite number of action figures per shelf, I'm actually planning out each shelf individually to see who I need to get and where they can all fit, because I'm a huge nerd and my girlfriend made fun of me last night for doing it in a notebook, but I don't care. And the last case I'm gonna have is just for like other. So I'm gonna have a shelf for like Dragon Ball Z. I'll probably get one for like Zelda, because I'm still playing Ocarina of Time. I'm so bad at the game. I'm so bad at video games. But just like a shelf for other things that I love. Like, it's gonna be 4 shelves, so I can fit a bunch of stuff in there as well, and I'm looking forward to that. If I can find a place for it, I want an 11th glass case for the replica wrestling championship title belts. Obviously I can fit 4 in there. Probably go with the old school ones like that were big when I was a kid. So your WWF heavyweight title, your Intercontinental title, and your tag team title, and then the big gold WCW title that like guys like Goldberg and Sting and DDP and Hogan all had. So like that's kind of what my life will be for the next 5 years. To put a time frame on it of 5 years is potentially ambitious. The hot toys cost a lot of money, and I'm probably gonna have like 20 of them. 20 of them times $350 a pop. I don't know, it's several $1,000s. Plus each glass case is like $60 on sale, $80 regular, so those aren't cheap. Like, this is a very hefty plan. 5 years is probably super ambitious for it, but such is life. But like also, if I do complete this in 5 years, what do I do after that? I've been collecting toys my entire life, so to actually put like a deadline on things is like really weird to think about, because literally what do I do after that? I collect toys up until the age of, in 5 years I'll be 33, but then what do I do for the rest of my life? Like, that's like the epitome of being middle-aged, right? Your 30s, and then what do I do? Just sit there and look at it? Who knows? But that's kind of what my collecting goals are. I'd like to hear from all the other collectors out there, kind of like, what's your game plan? What are you hoping to do with your collection? Would your collection ever be complete? Comment below your thoughts on that. Also, while you're doing that, please like the video, because the more people who like it, the more people that get to see it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BevanBoychuk. And until next time, folks, I am out like a light.